I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Cool guys never look at explosions when they're walking away from them. Cool guys never ask for directions cause the GPS is their friend. Cool guys never read the instructions when building or playing games. Cool guys don't have to be guys because gender roles are totally lame.
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane E, and I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why today I am reacting to Ariel vs. Moana, The Princess Rap Battle by Whitney Avalon. If this is your first time joining us, yes, I am a comedy musician, and yes, I react exclusively to comedy music, because that is what my field of expertise is. What this means for you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over the jokes and missing them. This way I can discuss how the lyrics and video work in tandem to help enhance the comedy. Sometimes I'm analyzing, sometimes I'm summarizing, sometimes I'm explaining jokes, because that's always fun for people, and sometimes I'm just sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time. If you like that sort of thing, please like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, all of that out of the way, let's dive in to this video. Now, it's been quite a while since we've had a princess rap battle. A number of years, I believe. So this is the first time back for a princess rap battle for Whitney Avalon. She's done other videos here and there, and I've reacted to a couple of them. But this is the first time we've gone back to a princess rap battle in a while. So let's see how this one goes.
Ariel versus Moana. Let the rap battle begin.
So having Maui as the announcer is interesting. This is the Ariel with legs though, and she's mute in that version. So interesting. We've all got an Eric here too.
It's our sunny honeymoon and a beat is how we're greeted? I thought we'd get laid.
I feel a bit cheated.
Get laid. Oh, so they're going on their honeymoon to Hawaii? I mean, it kind of makes sense. Wait, yeah, that's right. She... At the end of the movie, does she get her voice back but not her legs? And lives as a human? Is that what happened? I don't remember. It has been a very long time since I've seen A Little Mermaid. So I don't recall. This was good timed, because they just released the live-action Moana, which is doing very poorly at the box office. But good timing, at least. Yay.
We're out of your league. Urchin, be seated. Prepare to get, what's that word again? Defeated.
Ariel getting maniacal in a look is very interesting. Also, the whole "what's that word again" which harkens back to one of her songs about naming all the things, and yes, collecting all somewhere up there, or not somewhere up there. That's not what it's called. I see. Again, I'm losing cred points here because I can't remember. Up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Part of your world. That's the name of the song. I was going through the lyrics to try to get to the chorus to remember the name of the song. Yeah, part of your world, and she's like, walking on their, what they're called, street, the whole thing. That's what it referenced to. Whew, boy. My brain is tired already. I'm sorry.
Armor so preposterous with a god as your guide? Well, Miss Maritime Mary Sue couldn't die if she tried. A slapdash live-action encore that nobody asked for?
Maritime Mary Sue. Whew. It's a good line, but it harkens into the realm of things that Ian has a big pet peeve about, and that's the misuse of the term Mary Sue. Mary Sues are perfect self-inserts that can do no wrong, who have all the powers and abilities that are necessary for the plot, but are specifically an author self-insert, and are there to be the perfect MacGuffin for all the trials and tribulations in the story, and also serve as a romantic influence for the main character that has also been, like, part of the fiction. The term originated in Star Trek fan fiction, back from original TV series Star Trek, and the character literally was named Mary Sue. And, you know, the Mary Sue was an author self-insert. She wanted to romance Kirk, but also wanted to be the person that made everything right for Kirk and made everything right for the story. And most people just think that having a capable character in a story is automatically a Mary Sue. No. They talk about why that character is capable, usually. In most Mary Sue instances, actual Mary Sue instances, she's just good because she's just good. They're just good at it. No, there's got to be a reason for your abilities. And most Mary Sues in modern fiction are just called Mary Sue because they don't like the idea of having a well-rounded, strong female character. The explanation for their abilities sometimes comes later, but it still comes. And so this is always a big sticking point for me. The misuse of the term Mary Sue and calling characters Mary Sues when they're not. Especially when they are not specifically self-insert characters. That is the defining trait of a Mary Sue. It is the author self-inserting themselves into the bigger story of this, franchise or IP or universe that they are trying to put in as a analog for themselves. I'm putting myself in the story, and also I'm great at everything in this story. That's the point of a Mary Sue. That's what an actual Mary Sue is. Calling a character that is, adept at things a Mary Sue is misusing the term and also missing the point of the fucking character. See, I feel strongly about that. We're gonna go back to the song now. Let's take it back a little bit.
Defeated. Plot armor so preposterous with a god as your guide. Well, Miss Maritime Mary Sue couldn't die if she tried.
Couldn't die if she tried, because she's got a, plot armor, as she said, because she's got, Maui, a god, by her side. Yeah, that makes a little bit of sense.
Slapdash live action encore that nobody asked for. CG to the seafloor, cash grab from a cheap ore.
Talking about the live action remake that we just got, that I was just saying is doing horrible at the box office. Yeah, nobody asked for it. There's no reason. And again, with a lot of these live-action remakes that they're doing, they could have just gone to Hawaii and filmed. And no, it's a lot of green screen. The Rock is wearing a muscle suit. That's weird. The Rock is already a huge dude. Not as huge as Maui is depicted in the animated version, but... And also not like, built in the way that a lot of, like this Maui is built. He's not, Maui's a barrel-chested. The Rock is muscular, but he's not barrel-chested. So it's not, the same kind of build that they have, and so they put a muscle suit on him, and that just doesn't work either, but it has to have for the tattoos so that they can animate those. Everything is CG in the background, like she was saying here in the verse. It's a pointless remake. It doesn't need to exist. Moana's not even that old of a movie. Why are you making a remake of it already? Because money. That is the answer. Because they want money. But yeah.
Oh no, Mo. You think that leaving is leading. Hey, at least now your island can stop inbreeding. You ran away.
Oof. I'm leaving that one alone. I'm not touching that one.
From your father, sang songs of the sea, a gal with animal pals. Bitch, stop copying me.
Yeah, okay. A valid comparison, obviously very different. One is a Hans Christian Andersen story, children's story, which is also, the actual story is much darker. And one is a more modern sort of fairy tale. I don't know if it comes from any particular Hawaiian legend or if it was just made up wholesale for the Disney movie or not. I'm honestly not sure about that. But yes, it is, I'm sure, with those 3 points, it is very similar to Ariel.
Fish, please. We'll send you crackers packing. Thus far, your bars are lacking, so let's get cracking.
Okay. I like that intro. Fish, please, instead of bitch, please, is really funny because Ariel is a mermaid, and that means she's part fish. So that's great. Get you crackers packing. I like the internal rhyme there, so let's get crackin', not spelled with a C, but kraken like the sea monster. Great. We're having a lot of ocean puns here.
See which got your
You
tongue.
read that contract yet?
The con artist convinced you, and Dad paid your debt.
Yeah, no, Ursula completely tricked Ariel. That's the whole point of the story. Ariel did not really read the contract, but then Ariel, can she read? They don't really, as a princess, one of like 9 princesses, right? She has like 9 sisters. She doesn't really need to read, so she didn't read the contract. She should have. She really should have. Otherwise, but then the movie couldn't happen, to borrow a phrase from the Ryan George videos.
Look at the trouble you caused with your shellfish behavior. You chose to be a damsel, I chose to be a savior.
Also true. Also true. I like shellfish behavior because, yes, Sebastian is trying to help her, who is a very tiny crab, but also shellfish sounds like selfish, and I'm explaining jokes too much sometimes. I understand that.
Her deep sea princess somehow still fucked up, and ever since you got your voice back, you just won't shut up.
Fair.
The whoppers never stop with this Dinglehopper dork. Daddy's famous for his trident, but you've never seen a fork?
Holy crap. Great bar. Yes, Dinglehopper dork. She keeps calling the fork a Dinglehopper. She thinks it's for combing her hair. Daddy's famous for a trident, but you've never seen a fork. Yeah. Fork, 4 prongs on a fork, but a trident is 3. They're not that dissimilar. 1 prong difference. Granted, a trident is very huge and a fork is for food. But yeah, you'd think you'd know the difference. Also, this shot of Whitney just smiling, combing her hair with the Dinglehopper, very funny. Great cutaway shot there. That's really good. But also that line is perfect. It's great.
These fish gonna wish we'd stop kicking their butts. In the words of my people, consider these coconuts.
Maui was real happy about that one. That is very funny.
I won't stand the slights and slander from this counterfeit commander, cause her animals can't answer and her storylines meander. My Oscar-winning soundtrack, Disney romance propaganda, though on Quark we both worked with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I was waiting. Once I heard the line propaganda, I was like, we're gonna rhyme that with Lin-Manuel Miranda. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Didn't Lin-Manuel Miranda write a new song for the live-action Little Mermaid movie? Did that happen? Is that where the connection is? I think that's where the connection is, where we both worked with Lin-Manuel Miranda. Either that or Whitney worked with him and I missed it. Yeah, no. Honestly, Whitney's rhyme schemes coming into the second verse here were very good. I liked Moana's first verse, honestly. But I think Ariel came in really strong in the second verse.
In their butts. In the words of my people, consider these coconuts.
I won't stand the slights and slander from this counterfeit commander, cause her animals can't answer and her storylines meander.
Her animals can't answer. Yeah, Moana has animal sidekicks with the chicken and the pig, but they don't talk. All of Ariel's sidekicks, the seagull, the crab, the fish, flounder, I forget the name of the seagull, Sebastian the crab, they all talk back to her. They all communicate, even the seagull. None of Moana's answers can't answer. All her animals can't answer. Yeah, so that's what that means. And her storylines meander. I don't really agree with that. It's just the plot, you know, and doesn't really divulge. I mean, yes, you have to go fight the giant crab that's Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords doing a David Bowie impression. But that song's a banger, and I don't mind that meandering part. Also, anytime you can get Jermaine to do a David Bowie impression is great. He did it in a song with Flight of the Conchords, and then I think there's like 3 different movies where he does the David Bowie impression.
My Oscar-winning soundtrack, Disney romance propaganda. Though on Quirk, we both worked with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Odd Quirk We Both Worked is a good little internal rhyme they've got there. little piano notes toward Hamilton just between the verses there. That's great.
Who can't sing a lick? What's wrong with Dwayne's throat?
In his acting and his songs, he only hits one note.
In his acting and his songs, he only hits one note. Saying his acting is very one note, very flat, very stagnant. Calling The Rock basically a bad actor, and also not a singer. The Rock is not a singer. We have established that. The animated version, he sounds a little bit better. They've auto-tuned him a little bit, clearly, in the animated version. And the clips I've seen from the live-action version, they didn't auto-tune him as much, and it's rough. As a person who also is not a great singer, I recognize rough. And I fully admit that I'm not a great singer. Ariel's coming in hard on this verse, is what I'm saying.
Works with Lin-Manuel Miranda. She who can't sing a lick. What's wrong with Dwayne's throat?
In his acting and his songs, he only hits one note.
Been a wet dream since the 80s. My fans' thirst can't be quenched. More drip than the Euphrates. Call me Dame Judi Dench.
More drip than the Euphrates. Call me Dame Judi Drenched. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a good line. I can't say Dame Judi Dench because it's 2 similar sounds and my tongue's getting flipped. Dame Judi Dench had nothing to do with Little Mermaid. So I don't know where that's coming from. I guess saying that, you're using an example of an acclaimed actor, maybe that's why that line comes in, and, doing the flip on the name being drenched instead of dench, because Ariel, sea, water, so much drip, call me the Euphrates. Yes, obviously, going on the water references there. But yeah, I guess, actor, water reference, I guess that's the Dame Judi Drenched combination. But the pull on Judi Dench there, initially, I didn't quite get. Working it out now, yes, okay, sure.
We'll paddle your ass and launch you back in the drink. A beatdown so epic, Maui will get it in ink.
He gets tattoos of all his things, and then tattoos become animated. Yes. Paddle your ass, because, oars, paddling, boats, water, ocean, reference. Words. Good. Hooray.
Convenient that she found a prince who instantly adored
You're a
her.
narcissist.
You're a pretty boy.
You're a runaway.
You're a hoarder, so you caught it.
She is a hoarder, yes. She collects all the things from above land. Oh, yeah.
She found a prince who instantly adored
You're
her.
a narcissist.
You're a pretty boy.
You're a runaway.
You're a hoarder, so you caught a generic Eric who thought you looked delicious. He must be a pescatarian because he sleeps with the fishes.
That is another really good bar. That is along the lines of your father has a trident, you've never seen a fork line. Pescatarian. Pescatarian are people who don't eat meat but do eat fish. And eating fish and sleeping with the fishes. Sleeping with the fishes is normally a thing the mob says, when they're going to give them concrete loafers, basically have them stand in a bucket, fill it with concrete so that they can sink to the bottom of the ocean. They drown there. They're sleeping with the fishes, meaning they're asleep or dead underwater where the fish are. Sleeping with the fishes in this case means, obviously, intercourse with the fishes. It's a good bar. It's a good bar.
Congratulations, chum! Your motives make me sick. You gave up your larynx to make space for Moby Dick.
Moana's got some burns here. These are good bars. Congratulations, chum is very funny. Again, another double meaning, because chum is, you know, what you call a friend. Hello, friend, chum, pal, whatever. Chum is also ground up fish guts that you toss into the sea in order to attract, like, sharks and stuff. So chum, it's what you feed sea creatures that eat sea creatures. You know, if you're at, like, SeaWorld, they're feeding them chum or you know, sometimes, you know, fully whole fish. But, you know, in Jaws, most famously, is, you know, he's chucking chum into the water in order to attract Jaws to the boat. But you sacrificed your larynx to fit in Moby Dick. Saying Eric has a whale of a... yeah, so... It's a blowjob joke. It's a blowjob joke.
I was studying humans, not chasing a ring. Part of this world, now I'm the girl who has everything.
Part of this world. That's what I was referencing before.
Aerial assault will show that
This aerial assault. It's great, because an aerial, you know, usually means from the sky. Her name is Ariel. I'm explaining things too much. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
a ring. Part of this world, now I'm the girl who has everything. This aerial assault will show that your flow is bogus, and you both should know this. You blow more than blowfish.
Hootie and the blowfish, maybe? No, she just means the fish.
It's a moron.
So are Porky and your cock. A semi-fraud demigod. This squad's as dumb as a rock. Check.
That's the second burn against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dumb as a rock. The pig and the rooster. Yes, I don't even remember Hey Hey is the name of the pig, I think. I don't remember the name of the chicken, but the chicken is voiced by Alan Tudyk, which is great. One of my favorite behind the scenes shots from Moana is Alan Tudyk in the booth at the microphone doing chicken cluck noises as is Hey Hey, maybe Hey Hey's the rooster. I don't remember anymore. The pig might be called something else. But Alan Tudyk is doing the chicken noises and then turns to the camera and went, "I went to Juilliard." Absolutely brilliant. Very self-aware. I love self-aware humor. That is very funny to me. But yes, let's go back to that verse again.
Will show that your flow is bogus, and you both should know this. You blow more than blowfish.
Your shipmates are morons.
So are Porky and your cock.
Your shipmates are morons, so are Porky and your cock. Those are the shipmates. Wait, does the pig come along? I don't remember the pig coming along. Anyway.
Semi-fraud demigod. This squad's as dumb as a rock.
The squad's as dumb as a rock. Semi-fraud demigod, yes. Maui turns out to be a bit of a fraud, and he doesn't have his big hook that makes him shapeshift anymore until he gets back halfway through the movie. I'm not spoiling anything, but if you've seen this battle, you should have seen the movies. Again, I haven't seen Little Mermaid in a while, but I remember the gist.
Check the shapeshifter grifter with a hook that's faulty. You're surprised that I'm mad? I was born salty.
Saying it with a smile, Whitney, is a solid move. She looks so maniacal in this buzz. She's just like happy about I was born salty. That's great. Whitney's got a lot of attitude in this character, and I really dig it. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, talking about the hook.
With a hook that's faulty. You're surprised that I'm mad? I was born salty.
You wanna kiss the girl? Hey, hey, we'll cock block you. Not a princess or a queen, but we will volcanic rock you.
Using the hook like a guitar. Yeah, okay, so Hey Hey is the rooster. Just a lot of really good bars here.
Babbling like a brook, Shelly shell tits is shook. We're just
Shelly shell tits, because she's wearing seashells as a bra for the majority of the movie. Very funny.
starting to cook. Maui, give them the hook.
Ooh, these freaks should retreat before the heat starts to melt them.
Ungrateful daughter of the water, you've worn out your welcome. This
His song being You're Welcome. We mentioned it before. You've worn out your welcome. Okay. Different spelling of your. Y-O-U-R instead of Y-O-U''re. Yes. The sea cow. Calling her a manatee. Alright.
Sea cow will see how a chief takes a bow. Give it up, little guppy. I'm the captain now.
Look at me. I'm the captain now. That's a reference to a different movie, Captain Phillips, but it was a meme for a very long time.
Fuck the plucky little goals of you poor unfortunate souls. Oh, you're cozy with the ocean that my family controls?
Yes, Poseidon, king of the ocean, but there's a different ocean ruler in Moana. It's, they have different parts of the ocean. They're all different, the Atlantic, the Pacific. There's lots of different oceans. I don't know if Poseidon is king of all oceans. And also, different stories believe in different things, different deities for different areas. And Poseidon was a Greek, Poseidon is the Greek god, right? Or is it the Roman god? I forget which one Poseidon is. But yeah, that's not the same as a Hawaiian god. They're different. That's a different thing. It's different areas, different religions. Yes. Who's to say they don't know each other or interact? Because we don't understand the dealings of gods. Honestly, they're just stories.
How far can you row? Why don't you go see? You're a wreck. Hit the deck and fathoms below me.
And fathoms below me, fathoms blow me. Great.
I'm the next travel leader, a shallow star reader, riding high upon the waves over sucker bottom feeders.
Sucker bottom feeders are, the fish that suck up. You see them in, ironically, Finding Nemo. There's a bottom feeder who's cleaning the tank in the dentist's office.
This is hotter than a geyser, burning the seafood appetizer. The surf is my turf. Fuck off, colonizer.
Yeah, okay. Very, very apt there, since Ariel is very white in the animated version. She meets up with Eric, who is an English prince, and Hawaii, and trying not to be, colonized by the States or, the English. It's a very apt bar. That's very good. Let's take it back a little bit here. This is hotter than a geyser. Yeah, things like the I can't remember the name of the geysers. I wanted to say Yosemite, but I know that's a park, but I don't think it has a geyser now. I can't think of things anymore. But yeah, most geysers very hot. Don't want to stand in the way of that. And also, it burns the seafood appetizer. Because seafood's a thing. Crab. I'm from Maryland. I love crab. Sebastian would have been a meal. And also sushi being a thing. Sure.
Then a geyser, burning the seafood appetizer. The surf is my turf.
Surf and turf is seafood and steak. But calling the surf is her turf. The surf is where she calls home as her homeland.
Fuck off, colonizer.
Yeah, it's a good final bar. That's really tough. I think they both each had really good verses. I feel like technically, I think Ariel's bars were better as far as like internal rhyme structure and flow. But I think Moana had the better lines. Whitney did a great performance as Ariel. Janaya as Moana was very good, but I didn't think she had as impressive a flow as Whitney did. It helps that Whitney wrote it, so she probably gave herself some of the better lines. But overall, I think as far as burns go, I think Moana had the better burns against Ariel. So I think, for me, even though her flow wasn't as tight, I think Moana won this battle. For me. But it depends on your opinion as well, I'm sure people will tell me in the comments. Well, yeah, and the one clip of Alyssa Preston as Ursula. Yeah, Alyssa Preston as Ursula, which is from a different video that they've done. It was just a clip from that video. I noticed it popped up in a bubble in the bottom of the screen. I didn't mention it when it happened, but I did see it. And Eric and Maui in this were both really good too. Yeah, no, this was awesome. We're just going through regular credits here. Sometimes there's like outtakes, but it doesn't appear this time. It looks like it's just listing of the crew and the Patreon people. So yes, this one apparently got a lot of votes. That's pretty great. Anyway, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. If you did, go show Whitney Avalon some love. Link is in the description box to see the video without me yammering all over it. Of course, if you liked this video, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And if you really want to help my channel out like these wonderful people over here do, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool things like that. Anyway, that's all for this week. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Cool guys never look at explosions when they're walking away from them. Cool guys never ask for directions cause the GPS is their friend. Cool guys never read the instructions when building or playing games. Cool